Hello, Gary. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Vegsy. What's up? Notice anything different? I mean, I hope so. I have an exciting announcement for anyone I didn't already tell over Steam or somewhere else. I was actually given a microphone to review. It's the one I'm using right now. Surprisingly good, especially because it's actually much smaller than the Throne Max. I can actually put it in front of me without it blocking part of the screen. Believe it or not, that was actually a problem with the Throne Max. It is a bit of a beefy beast. This one's a little smaller. But yeah, you can see that I've died 92 times so far. I'll just turn that back off until we need it again. Oh, and one last thing. I may have killed King Helseth. Let's take off the one ring. Now, I could say I did it because I think he might have assassinated the previous king and that he was a corrupted official and that I need to get Mournhold away from rulers, but let's be real. I did it for his ring. Royal Signet Ring. 100% reflect, 100% resist magicka, resist paralysis 100%, restore health, and restore fatigue 10 points. Helseth dropped microphone. What? Anyway. Moeno is actually the company that gave me this microphone to review. And I will be doing a review of it soon. But yeah, I got Helseth's ring. Pretty sweet, isn't it? Supposedly that's just to make it harder to kill him, but if you get it for yourself, really freaking amazing. Now then. Oh yeah, this is my other thing. It's Almalexia's Whooping Stick that I alluded to. It does damage health 50 to 100 points for 3 seconds and 4 feet on touch. It has a charge of 1500. Obviously was used with Almalexia's soul. Not bad, huh? Yeah, with all these toys, I think I might just stand a chance in Blood Moon, don't you? But I guess we shall have to wait and see, won't we? Alright, let's move on. Let's see what pitiful little tasks they have for me. I've arrived safely at the site. I should speak with Falco Galenus. Right.
What is it you want?
Ooh, someone's getting feisty. You're lucky I don't feel like killing you. Because at this point, it would be all too easy. You know, theoretically. I'm not saying I would. All I'm saying is you better watch your ass. You better hope I don't decide to. You know what I'm saying? Hope everyone's doing good. These are exciting new possibilities in more ways than one, I would think. I'm probably not... Okay, it's over that way. Oh well. Over the river and through the woods to somewhere I will eventually go. I'm so powerful, does it even matter where I go? I'll leave everything in ruins. Although Vivek is still not someone I want to challenge. Even I cannot override the game's need to load in new areas. I don't think so. I don't feel like fighting someone I gotta kill 4 times. Too much hassle. Really? I'm a god! You think you can kill a god? What an intoxicating innocence. Shame on you! Because they're convinced that Twitter is the majority, that's why. They don't realize that it's a very vocal minority. Case in point, certain wizard game that came out recently was boycotted to hell and back by them. And it did well. Meanwhile, games that pander to them tend to not do quite so well. Gee, I wonder if it doesn't actually matter. If they don't have as much pull as they think they do. Nah, couldn't be it, huh? Yeah, to some extent, Neo. I think video game companies are also kind of... Well, I guess they just like losing money, huh?
Galenus talked you into joining this little venture, did he?
Yes, apparently. Very well. I'll be managing the site from here and answering only to Carnius. Since you're here, I have an assignment for you. Carnius has sent you for more instructions, yes? Well, you can finish the task I was working on before you got here. Now that some of the workers have arrived, I need to stay here and supervise. Here, take this ebony ore, find 4 more pieces like it. Carnius needs some proof for our investors that this venture is worth it, and the ore should do nicely. It shouldn't be too hard to find. There's quite an abundance of ebony ore in the area, which is why we chose the site. But Carnius is in such a hurry to get started that he's come right out and said he doesn't care where the ore comes from, so long as he has enough to show the investors. I'm surprised he didn't just bring some over from Verdenfall when he arrived. I certainly wouldn't put it past him. Well, see ya. Just needed to get something away from my arm. There we go. Evidently there's ebony ore in the area. And let's see where. In the meantime, I can just casually slaughter everything within a 5-mile radius. I'm unstoppable now. Frankly, I feel bad for Blood Moon. Its population is about to take a serious beating. Don't look at me like that, they attacked me first. Now, where would I find raw ebony? Ah, probably right here. Yes, that would certainly make sense. Just look for the black growths. Simple, right? Not to mention, I have a 2K screen that I have full real estate over, so I have no excuses for not noticing. Hey Gamma, how's it going? Everything good? What do you think of the new mic? Not bad, huh? Hollybush. Cute. Aw, you think you can kill me. And of course she's gonna revive 3 times. You really think that's going to help you? I'm glad to hear that, Gamma. Would you believe I was given this microphone for free? It's crazy. Wait, you're resisting magic. Oh, how dare you. I guess I'll have to use something with more punch, won't I? Cheap trick. Yep, barely even used any of it. Although maybe I shouldn't just abuse it too much. Especially when True Flame is more than enough. Plague Bear. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm the Nerevarine. I'm immune to diseases. So you can take your plague and shove it. I don't know why they chose me. I'm frankly still surprised about that. Maybe they were just looking for random YouTubers and thought, hey, maybe it'll get us more exposure. Moana probably isn't the most well-known company. In fact, I've never heard of them before, I'm not gonna lie. So, maybe they were taking a shotgun approach. They're like, hey, this person does YouTube videos, maybe we can... Well, they make content anyway. The person didn't really ask me for a YouTube video specifically. The person asked if maybe I could review it on a subreddit, the microphone subreddit, once I'm done testing it. But if I'd rather do a YouTube video, that's great too. And obviously I'm going to do it in a YouTube video format because that's just how I roll. It probably would have been much less work to just copy-paste the script and put it over there, but I want to take the extra mile. I think it's worth it. Well, what do we have here? This may not be related to the quest per se, but... Glad you think so. I think so too. I was actually surprised. It sounds better than the Thrawn Max. Not that the Thrawn Max was terrible or anything, but surprisingly good quality. You see, my strategy was going to be, well, they were nice enough to give it to me for free. I probably shouldn't be too bad. I probably shouldn't be harsh upon it if it's not that good. I would probably phrase it more of a, well, it's not up to snuff or something like that. I wouldn't say it's a complete load of, you know. If it was made by a company you dislike the most. Well, if it was made by a company I dislike the most, so you're gonna lie to your audience? No. I would just phrase it in a softer way. That's what I meant. I mean, you can say something is not up to par and something is a load of They're both equally true, but one of them is slightly nicer. That's the one thing that some people don't get. I hate to say. Some people seem to think that honesty means just being a jerk. That's not necessarily the case. You can be honest in a nice way. You can say, this needs improvement. This could be better. This isn't up to snuff. This is lackluster. That's a softer way to put it than the just, holy, this is a piece of... You know? How kind you are doesn't dictate how truthful you are. And I think people mistake that way too often. The screams from my basement, sure. Yep, you're on to me. Dobby is in the basement. Dobby wants clothes. Shut up, Dobby. And yes, I'm doing that intentionally. You don't have the tools to do anything with this. Well, I mean, it looks like it's encased in ice, and I've got a flaming sword right here, so... Why not? You put two and two together. Yes, it is, Shane. Yes, it is. And I'm OP right now. OP AF. Totes for real. Okay, let's open this up. I am with the FBI, and I say, open up. Man, that's a lot of stuff in here. Summon Bonewalker for 60 seconds on self, not bad. Got some good shit in here. Bound Longsword. I don't understand that. Why would you have a weapon or armor or something that conjures the same type of thing it is? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose a little? I'm just saying. Ah, take that. Gray Shaft of Unraveling, Dispel on Self. Interesting. Cool. I guess don't be a mage build if you're gonna do that. There we go. Magicka is back to normal. Being Maguka is suffering. Oh, you pathetic fool. Aw, I thought it could do something to me. Isn't that sweet? Really? Dude, your buddy just tried to kill me and he failed miserably. What makes you think you're gonna do any better? Well, thanks for the grave tar, I guess. Really? How many of these little bastards are gonna crawl out of the woodwork on me? You think you can beat me? I'm a god! What an intoxicating innocence! Shame on you! Yes, I am quoting Digoth Ur. For no real reason. I just felt like it. You got a problem with that? Punk. You too? What worms? What sniveling little cowards? Huh. I see the charge is starting to go out of that. I should probably switch to my other weapons then. Hub's Fire, True Flame. Bound Longsword, why not? I don't need to have my very best out at all times, you know? Take that. Oh, mother, that's just the Northern Lights. I know I'm an odd fellow, but you have to say, I steam a good spring gun. Huh. That bear was on 2 feet. Pretty cool. That boar is coming at me. Hakuna Matata this mofo.
How does it feel to know death is near?
I wouldn't know. Target resisted magic. I love how it says that, but she still died in one hit. I'd say you know she was weak. Oh. So this is how you will curse me. You will curse me with over-encumberment. You fiend. You knew that your stuff would be irresistible to me, so you put your stuff on me. Unfortunately for you, I have recall. Bitch. Time to drop some stuff. You know, it's fitting that there are silver weapons, because for some reason this kind of reminds me of the lands from The Witcher 3. Just a little bit. Maybe it's just the wintry areas. It's giving me that vibe, you know? Can't quite explain it. I need the ebony, of course. Part of the quest. And that will do. Maybe just pop these down. Okay. Oh, still some more. Beautiful. Uh-oh. I bless the rains down in Africa. Although one way you could interpret that is, Toto, I don't believe we're in Africa anymore. Anyway, time for mining some ebony. And killing anything that gets in my way. Although, let's wait until morning. How kind of you to take away your foe's burdens. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Really?
Run while you still can, child.
Or what, you'll fall over dead on me? Wow, these... It seems every living thing here is stupid. That is my observation so far. Everyone in this area is stupid. Going right after the Nerevarine that's killed at least 2 deities. That's smart, isn't it? I'm sure you'll succeed where they failed. Now then, where is that ebony? I know what it looks like, but where is it? I don't see any particularly crystallized structures from here. No, Vegzi. Calling Veronica a god would be doing her a disservice. She is the slayer of gods. You might say she's like Kratos. So I guess you can say she's the god of war, the goddess of war or something. Well, whatever way you want to put it. She was above Dagoth Yor, and she was above Almalexia. And she's sure as hell above some wolves in a forest. And yet, I can't seem to find my way around here very well. That it is, Gamma, that it is. While Skyrim does tone things down significantly in some regards, it still has a good plot to it. More or less. Now then, where is it? I saw one ebony deposit, and I guess that's the only one I'm gonna find. He did say he didn't care where I got it from, which means I could technically find some in Verdenfall if I wanted to, but... Ah, look at that. Right. Though it's not necessarily black, it could be a greenish color. That's probably the one that I've already looked through. A greenish color with purple black poking through. Oh, that's cool. The Oblivion gates were cool, at least conceptually. I'm sure the first time you entered in one, it was just amazing. Although from what I hear, it gets repetitive after a while. You know? Like after you've seen one, you've pretty much seen all of them. Real shame. I didn't see one. So now I'm a little far. Leave me alone. Get away before she resurrects. I don't want to waste any more of my time. Ooh. I think you might be right on that. Wow, they come in different sizes. I didn't know that. What the? Oh, look at that. Thanks, Gary. I didn't even notice that. It just... You know, sometimes you get laser focused and you don't even notice what's beside you. For some reason, I thought it would be farther away than it actually is. It was right next to him, too. Wow. Oh, that's cool, Gamma. Yeah, maybe. I'm sure back then 6 guards was impressive. Well, maybe.
3 blessings, Sarah.
I found your Ebony. It was literally right around the corner. Oh.
I'm sorry, but I'm
right, he gave me one of them. Oops. Which means I need 5 of them. I misinterpreted the instructions. I'm sure there's another cluster of rocks around here somewhere. Maybe that's where they are. Maybe my problem is I just assumed they would be farther away. There's probably another cluster nearby. Wouldn't surprise me. I always have to make things more complicated than they need to be. Just gotta look in the immediate proximity. Although the funny thing is, the ore that's visually depicted, a little more than 5. But, you know, least favorite family dish. I don't know. What's yours? Maybe if we start with you, I'll have something to spring off of and think about it better. These guys just do not give up, do they? They're like the ones I don't take from the table, duh. Ah, I see what you did there, funny. I'm not the most picky person in the world. I can tell you some of my favorite dishes, but I'm not sure about specifically ones I dislike. There are dishes that I used to dislike, and then I grew more fond of them. I tend to be that guy that's more accepting than rejecting, if you know what I mean. Sure, I have preferences. There are things that I like more than others, but very little things that I outright dislike. If that makes any sense. Jeez. Leave me alone already. Honestly, the nerve of some people. They know they're not going to win, they're just being annoying. I don't like tomatoes, but I don't mind tomato soup or tomato sauce and spaghetti. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I'm not the biggest fan of tomatoes plain either. Tuna mayo. That tuna's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of fish in general. Like, I don't know if it's my absolute least favorite, but weirdly, some people prefer steak. That's actually what I do prefer. What I'm referring to is like shrimp or lobster. If there's a certain sauce I like shrimp, but not necessarily lobster. That's considered a very elegant food, but I'm just not the biggest fan. Now, steak, on the other hand, is good. Although I prefer a burger. I love how you can attack her while she's resurrecting. That makes things a little easier. If I do say so myself. Oh, yeah, hamburger steak is good, I think. I think I tried it. Nothing beats a pure burger, though, especially a bacon cheeseburger. I've never heard of it. Bean boozled? Unless you mean bamboozled. No, I'm not familiar with bean boozled. But yeah, give me a good cheese. A bacon cheeseburger, that is good. I will pound that down. Especially with mustard and ketchup. And maybe some hot sauce. Delicious. Can't deny the bacon cheeseburger. Or maybe you can. But I would heavily disagree. But yeah, steak is good too, especially with steak sauce. Although some people don't think that you should put anything on steak. Why is everyone hostile to me in this place? Hags? Doesn't look like a hag to me. Then again, what do I know? Oh yeah, chimichangas are good. Oh, that's cool, Gary. I'm not as big of a fan of onion, at least unless it's fried onion. Like, you know, the crunchy kind of onion. I like that. Maybe it's just the texture that I don't like. Because if it has more of a chewy consistency to it, then I'm not a fan of it. But if it's crunchy and fried, I'll eat that. That's good. You know what I mean? And obviously if it's like in a powder form or something sprinkled over it, I'm fine with that too. It's mostly the texture of onion that I don't like. Ooh, bourbon whiskey glaze is pretty good. I actually noted a funny thing when I was in the store the other day. That it's kind of funny how Jack Daniel's has barbecue sauce and it looks very similar to their whiskey. Like if someone wasn't paying attention and they saw you with Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce, they might think you were hauling off with some whiskey or something. Jelly beans that come with multiple colored candies, 2 per color, like you can have 2 brown ones. Ah, okay. So basically the off-brand of... Crap, what's it called? Bertie Boots Every Flavored Beans? From Harry Potter? It sounds like an off-brand of that. Bertie Bots, I think. Every Flavored Beans. Yeah, you can have all kinds of ones, like earwax, vomit, grass. Not the most appetizing. Although grass isn't the worst. You can almost say it's like lettuce. Or some other kind of green. And some of those, though, nauseating. Yeah, I am familiar with those now that you mentioned it. I just didn't recognize the name right away. Yep, I've been in there before. May as well go exploring for a bit. Because, you know, why not? Okay, which weak asshole is trying to kill me now? Pumbaa, not in front of the kids. Bristleback leather. Ugh. Maybe Gamma. Would not surprise me. There are people who are into anything. still can't seem to find any more ebony ore deposits for some reason. That's weird. Gotta be some around here somewhere. Look at all these rock formations. I know, he said I had to have 5 of them. I had to find 4 of them. He gave me 1 of them. It slipped my mind that doesn't count. You have to have 5 of them on you. And as you can see, I can find it. I only have 4 of them. I need 1 more. I can just find out where the hell they are. I could just grab 1 more of them somewhere. But I don't see any more of them, and that cluster that was back there, I've mined it empty already. Just kind of weird. I thought they'd be close. Maybe over there? You notice at this point I'm just ignoring them. They can't really harm me at all. They're weak. They can't even catch up to me because my stamina regeneration is so massive that I can run and jump and do everything else. And I'll never run out. Here's some cluster of rocks I haven't been to before because you can see the map is clearly not mapped out over here yet. Oh crap. That probably wasn't the smartest thing I could have done, huh? Where's the freaking ebony? It was supposed to be... You'd think it would be all condensed around that area, but no, there wasn't any more. From what I remember, it was greenish with purple and black. Probably the same thing as you, blood and guts. Okay, if you're gonna corner me, then so be it. You made me drink one of my potions, how dare you? Bastard. Fine, I'll kill all of you at once. Take this. Of course the target resisted magic. How dare you? Shame on you. Just stay down already. You pathetic dog. What in the world is that? Hey, pal. I guess it's like the equivalent of a seal or something. Despite the weird-ass mouth. Good thing I've got unlimited water breathing. Gotta love enchantments, huh? Yep. Looks like a seal with a freaking Metroid mouth, doesn't it? Ah, darn it, I'm already almost over encumbered. Huh. You've got ebony on you. Too bad I can't use that for my goal, huh? That'd be great. Guess I'll just have to dump my stuff again. Oh well. I'm not that far away. Bipolar blade, I want to keep that. All this stuff, however, is going. Air shield, okay. Nifty. These are some nice aesthetics. Too bad none of the stuff is actually useful to me. Ooh, Nord mead. Cool. Perhaps under different circumstances, I might be tempted to try that. Quit griefing me, bro. With your supply of grief. What?
Keep moving.
I'm trying, but you're blocking my way. Honestly, the nerve of some people. Don't you tell me to keep moving while you're blocking my path, boyo. I could kill this entire battalion easily, and I know because I may have quick-saved before and tested it out. So yes. Don't look at me like that, you've all done it. Who hasn't quick-saved and then proceeded to lay waste to an entire town just because they could? Exactly. A great way to blow off some steam, you know? And these people never give up. Oh, they are? I guess I should have figured that. I still couldn't find anything. That's weird. Wonder why the music immediately changed. Guess it changes when you go in and out of the water or something. Ah, boy. Keep howling, motherfricker. Just give me more things to kill. Huh. There's some kind of entrance over here. Cool. Oh, where was I supposed to go again? I'm sure I'll find it. It must be in this direction, I think. Yeah, probably right over there somewhere. Oops. Don't want to do that. Great, it's another witch. Well, hey, that just reminds me even more of the Witcher. I'll see myself out now. Now I don't even know where that spot is. I really have become like Roanoa Zorro. Extremely powerful, but I get lost. Ah, it must be over there. Well, hey, at least I'm mapping out the world. So that's something, I think. Kinda. Rodeer Grove, huh? Cool. You just don't quit, do you? Unless you want to die again, I suggest you don't. One would think after being slaughtered the first time, or at least the first couple of times, she'd be a little more hesitant to attack again. But apparently she's not that smart. Now then, you said they were in the area, so they must be around here somewhere. And no, these are the same ones as before, see? Maybe they were next to those ones. Maybe I'm just that stupid and I just assumed they'd be in a different spot. Great. Friggin' snowing around here. I can't even wait it out because you can't rest here. There are enemies nearby. What a load of crap. I'll take your word for it then. Hopefully you are not mistaken. And if you are mistaken, you shall be punished with a 5-hour boat ride with Forgoth. Forgoth. I mean, technically I can levitate, but would it really help me find them? Because if I'm higher up in the air, it might make it even harder to notice. Just never give up, do you? Oh, you're resisting magic. Perfect. Well, I'm resisting everything. I'm resisting and reflecting magic. Take this. Take this. Yeesh. They need to leave me alone already. Cruel Spark Sword. Oh, cool. I'm so scared of that. I have the sword that Alma Alexia used, but I'm sure your stupid-ass Spark Sword can do something to me. Huh. Yeesh. How the hell am I gonna find that ebony when I keep having to fight everything every 2 seconds? Downright ridiculous, I tells you. Really? I don't care what kind of wolf you are, you're about to be a dead wolf. Yeah, no kidding, especially when they resurrect several times. I may be overpowered to hell and back, but they are still the equivalent of cliff racers. And that they're weak, but still very annoying. Cliff racers is accurate. Can I go anywhere without being assaulted by one of you jackasses? I mean, come on. You would think after I've slaughtered the first dozen or so of them, they'd start to catch on that maybe attacking me is a bad idea. Just a little bit.
You will die where you stand!
Are you sure about that? Because I'm a bit doubtful. Yeah. If I was going to die where I stand, it sure as hell won't be by your hand, will it? Unless you can murder me from beyond the grave. I'm probably going too far, aren't I? Seriously, where's that damn ebony? Can't find any of it. You'd think it wouldn't be covered in snow. So that knocks some of them out of consideration, I think. If the ones that I already got are any indication, they don't have snow covering them, so that at least eliminates a lot of these rocks. Wow, okay. I guess I'm just not very observant, am I? There was one tucked into the corner here. Oops. Well, hey, at least it wasn't a complete waste of time. I did some exploring and I did some ass kicking. And you really say no to that, huh? Nothing wrong with a little ass kicking. I'm sure some people are for the ass kissing. I prefer the ass kicking. Nothing wrong with a good old ass kicking. Or I guess I should say, ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah, that was a slip of the tongue there. Nice music, isn't it? Anyway. The bipolar blade is probably the best thing for targets that resist magic, because it seems to do the most base damage. when you don't take magic effects into consideration. Because my whooping stick can still be mostly undone by someone resisting magic. You're damn right I am, Knife. I'm a hoarder. I will steal something and then hoard it in the next room over. Anyway.
What is it you
Where
want?
is... Found a sword named Bloodscowl. I am not alone. Huh, cool. To Carnius. Where is Carnius? He out here?
You've got my ear, let's hear
Excuse
it.
me, do you know where Carnius is? Oh. He's in his chambers at the fort, head through the general quarters and all the way to the south staircase. Oh, thank you. Well, at least he told me what I was looking for. That's kind of funny. This is open Morrowind, actually. Would you believe regular Morrowind crashes aggressively on my computer? So yeah. I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm way ahead of you. You may have noticed that the graphics are far beyond the vanilla Morrowind. Yep, this is open MW. I think you can sort of tell with the video options. Yeah, vanilla doesn't quite have resolutions this far up. You can even turn the window border on and off, which I probably should have done in the first place. Oh well.
Keep moving.
What a dick. Oh, that's cool. I mostly got high res.
Keep moving.
Shut the hell up. You people make it impossible to do that. Commander of Fort Frostmouth. We're an Imperial fort, obviously. My soldiers have the ability to be among the best in all the Empire. This island of Solstheim is not the easiest assignment, though, and sometimes it makes the men edgy. It's an inhospitable place, to be sure. Bears, wolves, and other creatures I'd rather not imagine abound. It's cold, windy, and generally unfriendly. As I said, this is a difficult post. These soldiers are separated from their families and forced to live in harsh conditions. To be fair, most of these men were sent to this island as punishment for a past offense. They're not the best of soldiers, yet still until recently they had performed their duties adequately. Lately, I noticed some disturbing trends. To be sure, the men have been restless, complaining more than usual. They have been lackadaisical in the performance of their duties. I sense a great unease among them, and morale has been low. Very low. This is not normal. My instinct tells me that there is one among the troops who is fanning the fires of this discontent, and I wish to know who it is. They will never let me know who the culprit is as their commanding officer. I must regretfully keep some distance between these fine soldiers and myself. They may be willing to speak with you, though. See if you can gain their trust. If you learn anything, report to me. Sure. In the meantime, I've got some Ebony Ore for you. Apparently. I think... Yeah, forget it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Carnius.
I asked you to investigate
Wait,
why the
Carius.
morale has been low in the fort. Have you
I'm
learned
aware.
anything?
Not the same guy, I'm guessing. Carius. Carnius. My bad. You do have very similar names. Don't mind if I do. Any books that can raise my stats? Probably not worth stealing the other ones. Apparently, this guy has a skull in here for some reason. Well, I'm sure whoever's skull it is, they had it coming. More books. Awesome. Is he trying to hide those books for some reason? Okay, that does not give me any stat boosts, which is very unfortunate. Let's do FBI open up. Oh shit. Yeah, if the cursor goes away for a bit. And 5 coins. Wonderful. Yeah, the rest of these aren't really that valuable. Oh, look at that. Acrobatics increased. Block increased. Neat. Look at that. I'm gaining a lot of knowledge. Like I said, I know that I have a high-res mod. I don't remember any of the other ones, though. I think I was shooting for a mostly vanilla experience, just visually enhanced, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you can tell the textures are much higher res than they used to be.
Has been low in the fort. Have you learned anything?
Given this released on the original Xbox, you can tell that the textures have been given a slight boost. Ah, cool. You didn't post them in the chat, did you? Because I don't see them. I'll look into it. Oh, time to rest. Good thing this is closed off. If nobody can see you, you can sleep wherever you want. Yeah, it might have. YouTube will do that. You know? Oops. I need to rest until healed. Although it doesn't make sense to say that. Rest until healed. I'm not really injured, I'm just out of magic. It should say rest until restored or something like that. But yeah, YouTube... Yeah, that's a good point, Gamma. I don't stop those cam girl links that are probably malicious and will probably fill your computer full of viruses or something, but they will stop this. Maybe it's because they were multiple links. Ah, I see. Zarester Open MW shaders. I'll have to look into that. Heh. I took the time to steal 3 and 4 bits of gold. Aren't I just the most devious? Now where's Carnius? Actually, maybe Carius knows where Carnius is. Excuse me, do you know where Carnius is? You'll find him in the Imperial Cult Shrine, where he's been granted permission to hold office. Cool.
Yes.
Why are these guards always blocking my way? Screw this. Oh, wait. I bet it was RA, not MA, what I thought MA was gonna do. Migrate actors? Anyway. I need to go see Carnius. To be fair, their names are very similar. It's very easy to confuse them. Especially when you're like me and you're not paying attention.
I'm listening.
I'm looking for Carnius. Have you seen Carnius anywhere? He's got an office upstairs, don't know much about the man. Okay, cool. Important cult manor. Yes, you see, my protege, Mirisa, left the shrine over a month ago for those forsaken frozen wastes. Her challenge was to bring word to the Imperial cult to the local savages. She hasn't returned, and I fear the worst. What else would you call them? They're hardly civilized with all that bear and wolf worship, and they hardly even recognize the 9 divines. Most Nords are too busy worshipping heathen gods like Alduin and Orki. This is why Marisa's missionary work is so important. Mirisa has a passion for preaching. She thought she could be the most effective by spreading the tenets of the Imperial cult to the residents of Solstheim. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. There is a distinct chance that I might have knocked out my headphones by mistake. Okay. Dangerous but necessary work. Her journeys into the wild have been very, very successful in the past, but Mirisa has never returned from her latest outing. I fear something terrible has happened to her. I don't suppose you would be willing to look for Mirisa. She means a great deal to me. That is, her work is very important to the Imperial cult. You have the look of an adventurer about you, Veronica. If you could find Mirisa and return to me, I would gladly empty the shrine's coffers into your purse. She left here over a month ago and headed north towards Lake Geralding. You should begin your search in that area. Cool. Big lake towards the northeast. Of course, it's covered by ice, so it's not of much use. Very well, then. I will look for this person. Ah, right. I sort of forgotten. Ah, look at that. Here's the man of the hour. Ah, so you have the ore I asked Falco for? He couldn't even accomplish that by himself, could he? No matter, the investors are waiting for this, so hand it over. Here's payment for the job. I don't have any other work for you right now. Come back and see me in about 3 days. I think construction should be well underway, and there will likely be more for you to do. I want to take this stock certificate. It's a way to offset the cost of establishing and developing the colony. Each employee is issued a certificate that has a value based on how well the colony is performing. If you decide you'd like to exchange it for money, it can be arranged. See me if you're interested in doing so. Cool, it's like a stock.
Without me, it all falls to pieces.
Yeah, that's great. That's actually kind of cool. I'm keeping this. I could get instant gratification, or I could keep the investment. And with my actions, increase the value of said investment. Excellent. I like the idea of that. Alright, in the meantime, I guess I'll go search for this missing person. Hopefully the area is marked on my map, or maybe it's not. Oh well. At least I have a vague idea of where it is. Northeast. Very well then. Let's go exploring some more. And now I have a good reason to. Gotta go to the northeast. Uh-oh. Say. It isn't so much crash, but it will sometimes freeze and it gets me paranoid, you know? Let's see if follow me across this. Oh, it's actually more shallow than I thought. Oh well. Oh look, it's a monument. Not really, but looks like one. Looks like the Washington Monument. Actually, it might be. Since that symbol is the thing. Some people don't know how to leave well enough alone, do they? I'm mostly going this way so that I can fill out that part of the map. There we go, that's nice. Sure is getting windy, huh? Gimmit. Maybe I should try to skirt the line between these two spots. Then maybe I'll get more of it filled more efficiently. I get the feeling that lake is right there, though. You can actually see it on the map. There's a single point of water that is right to the north of me. That has to be it. Assuming this map is accurate. Ah, there we go. Fill out the map there, Johnny. That's funny, Gary. You're funny. Yep, there's the lake, all right. We're at Dairy Queen. I think I just found their drink. What the? There's a spot that you can enter from. I don't get the feeling it's underwater, though. Good thing I've got water breathing. Hopefully, thinking warm thoughts will keep me from freezing to death. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling about this. Why do I get the feeling that's her? Nordic Silver Axe. Old wet note. It is as we feared. Angria and her rabble are intent on stealing the Snow Prince's armor from... Okay, good. Well, I was about to find that out anyway, Gary, but thanks. Winterfist. From Jogierbero. My men drove them off, but they grabbed the helmet. I know they're hiding somewhere else here on the island. They've been seen before near Lake Falding in the Bright Ice Cave, so try looking there. I'll join up with you as soon as I'm able. Heinlein the Heavy. Huh. He was heavy weapons guy, and this was his weapon. Well, at least there's no worries about dying of hypothermia. I may have water breathing, but I don't have resist frost. Although technically I do have resist all magic, so if it did inflict me with the frost effect, it would probably be resisted along with everything else, wouldn't it? Although this technically isn't magic, but whatever. If it was going to do that, it would probably just afflict you with the magic of frost. I cover bread slice with butter on both ends. Would I create an infinite source of energy because it would end up spinning above the floor, never deciding which side it will fall on? Sure. You just put a cat. You can put a cat with buttered toast on its back. Cats always land on their feet and it always lands buttered side down, presumably. So it would just be an infinite loop. Energy crisis solved. You're damn right. Forever. Perpetual energy. I think I might have screwed up here. How come I can't get out? Then again, I could just do this. I failed casting the spell. What? How could I have failed casting the spell? Levitate lending. That's wonderful. Oh, that's 115. No wonder it failed. There we go. You monstrous morons ever grow a clue? Oh, they do attack. Real damn shame. I thought they looked kind of cute in a freakish way. That's a good point, Gamma. No wonder they looked like Metroids. I'll never trust them again. Oh, look at that. Coolio. Anyway, I wonder where she could have gotten off to. Okay, I was looking to the north. Missionary. Now, where could she be? Maybe she's nearby. Maybe she's not necessarily at the lake. I mean, that's always possible. She might be in a cave nearby. Or she's up there in that house area. I mean, anything's possible. Anyone actually paying attention? If she's anywhere, I guarantee you she's right there. She probably went in there to take shelter from the snow. And the snow is kind of ridiculous right now. Hail, traveler. I tell you about my wares, but by now you're probably well aware of my craftsmanship. My weapons are unmatched, and I make a lot of the fine bear and wolf armor that many of the Solstheim's Nords are so fond of. I must admit, though, I'm growing weary of patching together the same old wolf and bear pelts. In truth, I long to test my abilities and make some custom fur armor using the pelts of Solstheim's more exotic animals. I see. Roaming the wilds of Solstheim are seldom seen exclusive species of wolf and bear. They're called snow wolves and snow bears because of their white fur. It is said the pelts of these animals have innate magical qualities that help guard against Solstheim's brutal frost and snow. Just think of the armor I could create with such materials. If you were to provide me with such pelts and enough gold, I would gladly offer you a custom set of snow wolf armor and snow bear armor. Cool. Well, at least the odds of her survival are probably a little higher, considering these people aren't immediately attacking me, like those other assholes were. Maybe they're actually decent people. Go figure. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of stuff in here. Cool. Well, I'm going to take advantage. Okay, old wet note, bloodstain note. You cannot read during battle. Fuck. Jackasses. I ran out of charge. I guess it was bound to happen eventually. I've been using it a lot. Jackasses preventing me from reading. You deserved that for disrupting my reading. Here's the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. Cool. Well, don't mind me as I steal all of it. Well, at least the fact that that guy didn't attack me on sight means that she might be alive. Then again, who knows?
Oh, welcome to Thirsk, friend. You should speak to Skolder Wolfrunner. He's the chieftain of this hall and wishes to meet all new arrivals.
Thank you. Thirsk is the name of this mead hall. It was built over 500 years ago by a group of Nords who left the Skull Village. They were left by Hrothmund the Red, who became Thirsk's first chieftain. Cool. Okay, cool, but we respect them as fellow Nords. Let's see. Awesome. Mirisa never returned. Talk to Eric. That's all I'll say. Probably doesn't want to tell me, huh? Eric. Well now, well, aren't you a pretty little pup? What do you want? Speak up, Which I'm a busy man. Yeah, she came here, the self-righteous harpy wouldn't shut up. What right did she have telling Nords to give up their mead? Maybe she got lost in the snow, or maybe the wolves got her. Solstheim can be a dangerous place if you get my meaning. Some of them carry diseases. Why do I get the feeling this guy killed her? Mead is a fermented honey wine. It is a strong drink brewed by strong Nords. The mead here at Thirsk is shipped all the way from Skyrim. Nice.
Well, now, if you're not the comeliest lass I've ever laid eyes on, come here and let Big Eric keep you.
I don't think that's necessary. As you can see, I have my own way of keeping warm. Thank you. Hail, good Veronica. Skolder Wolfrunner is my name. I'm the chieftain. You'll not find a better mead hall anywhere, not even in Skyrim. For 100 years, Thirsk has withstood all manner of attack from the snow and hail to these infernal Reiklings. But the mead hall still stands and its hospitality is unmatched. Please stay and relax, enjoy our fire and drink, and seek shelter from the cold. Here, my friend, taste the nectar of shore. Thanks, I appreciate that. This guy's quite a bit nicer. Now, do you know about Mirisa? Aye, the missionary came here several weeks ago. She started talking about her shrine and then began preaching about the evils of mead. Nice lass, but a little high-strung. Eric, he didn't really like what she had to say. Thought he'd teach her a lesson. I'm not really sure where she is now.
Enjoy our mead
Oh.
and kinship.
Well, that didn't take long to figure this out, did it? Yeah, I guess I should have realized that stealing from them wouldn't be quite so easy.
Over here.
Damn it. Got a better idea. Ah, crap. Resting here is illegal. Now, let's see. He gestured over to the stairs, so there has to be something here. Ancient wooden chest. Darn it.
That thief.
Oh,
There's a thief here.
damn it. Maybe I should just stop for now.
Enjoy our mead and kinship.
Oh wait, maybe on the second floor is where I'll find her. Or evidence of what happened to her. He probably didn't mean under the stairs. He probably just meant up in the stairs. Now let's heal until rested. Ah, that's better. Cupboard. Common stuff. Chamber door. I get the feeling that locked one has some information in it. Hello, sir. Greetings, Veronica. My name is Veredit Gestal. Perhaps you'd like to buy one of my books. I'm a bookseller by trade, but my real passion is writing. I recently finished 2 scholarly works, Thirsk History and Sovngarde A Re-Examination. I have copies of both for sale, among others. Cool. Oh, cool. Cridiel by way of Verdenfell. The Nords believed the god Shor constructed a magnificent fortress with valiant Nord warriors may live forever feasting. Talk to Eric the Unworthy, that's all I'll say.
Do you need something?
Awesome. I guarantee you this has something for me. That's literally the only door that's locked. And I doubt it's because it's some kind of indoor.
What's your story?
Mirisa! Please, stranger, help me. I'm being held prisoner by the disgusting Nord Eric. I came to the mead hall to preach the way of the 9 divines, and this is how I was repaid. I came to Thirst to preach the word of the cult and dissuade the barbarians from their drink of love. That foul Eric poured mead on me. Then he struck me. I awoke in his chambers. That was over 3 weeks ago by my reckoning. Every time he comes in to taunt me, then beat me. The only food and drink I've ever been given is rotten meat and mead. Please, stranger, you must release me so that we may travel together back to the cult shrine. Will you escort me back to the Imperial Cult Shrine at Fort Frostmouth? Follow me. He attacks. I'm gonna kick his ass. At least she's alive. That's good. I thought I'd find a corpse or a note. So, better than I thought it would be. Try to stop me, I'm gonna kill you. Maybe where you're from, it's alright to enter someone's chamber and play with their things, but it's not right around here. The missionary's mine, understand? I knew you were trouble when I first laid eyes on you. I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Bastard. What an asshole. Uh-oh. Oh boy, this is awkward. Let me just put that down. I'm guessing he won't mind that I just killed him. We'll miss the strength of a good warrior, but not the man. Eric was too arrogant for his own good, and his days were numbered anyway.
Enjoy our
That's what I thought. That guy was an asshole, and nobody cares that he died. That will be his legacy. Being an asshole. You can find other men. That guy was a monster. I'm guessing I can't just recall us out of here. We gotta go the long way. Oh well. No problem. Doesn't bother me one bit. I'll use my flame sword to keep us warm. It's quite windy, isn't it? Seriously though, I was expecting the worst, you know? It's easy to think that maybe they killed her already. Or someone killed her already. Eric killed her already. Pretty nice that that's not the case, though. Let's try to avoid monsters this time and animals. Not for my sake, obviously, but for hers. Oh boy. Little wasted. Come, this way. Yeah, I imagine that must be pretty cold. Here, warm you up. Ah, darn it. Let's just go with the bound longsword. That way I don't have to accidentally risk hurting her in the process. Oh. Service refusal. I guess because I have to get her safely there first. That would make sense. Although, maybe if you sold me a spell, I'd be able to get you there a little more easily. I'm just saying. Wink, wink. I'm going all over the place, aren't I? I should probably just go straight there. Luckily, she can at least keep up with me. Friggin' bears. Oops. Did I just accidentally hit her? That was my bad. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think I even have something that allows me to heal someone else. That's a shame. Yeah, I can cure diseases on other people, but I don't think I have anything that can heal other people. Maybe if I had something like that, my pack rat and Scrib wouldn't have died so easily. Nah, they have pretty low health. They probably would have died anyway. Might help NPCs at least. Let's just skirt that line, huh? I'll just put auto run on. Maybe claw down the game's volume just a bit. Probably having a bit of a hard time hearing me over it. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just being overly cautious. Who knows? Either way, it's time to go forward. I don't know. What do you call that? What an idiot. Let's just put your stuff on the ground so it doesn't despawn with the rest of you. Even if it's not that useful for the most part. Ooh, exclusive restore health. Thank you very much. Woo!
Should have picked an easier opponent.
I'll make this quick.
Why? Is it even possible for me to pick an easier opponent? Because I'm starting to wonder. Ooh, Grand Soul Gem. It's funny when some random ass bandit has something valuable on them. It probably has something to do with the level scaling. Like the higher level you are, the more valuable stuff they have on them to compensate. Pretty nice. Well, I believe I've gotten her safely here. Even if I may have accidentally hit her once. Hey, what can you do? Sometimes you get a little overzealous in the fight, and things happen. Now, I guess I gotta take her into the Imperial Shrine. That guy will probably want to reward me with something. He did say he would open up the cult's funds into my purse. Let's see if he was being serious.
How can I show my appreciation? Thank you. Nice to see you, friend.
No problem. How about spells? Cool, he'll ooh, that's kind of funny. I was looking for something like that. Holy Ward, turn undead. Yeah, I don't need any of the rest of them. It's kind of funny, she had the exact same thing I wanted. Hello. By the 9 divines, you rescued my Mirisa. Please take this gold. I know it's not much, but it's all we have in our coffers. I wish I could give more. Mirisa is invaluable to me and the Imperial cult. You're welcome.
What did I do to
You're welcome, my friend. Well, at least someone's grateful for my actions.
Humble priest do for you?
Morale has been low. These soldiers lead a difficult existence. It's cold, wet, dangerous, and far from home. The men here are denied all the luxuries. This place is just damned awful. Are you the one?
You want something, friend?
Let's see. Oh, okay. What do we have? Hey, is that booze I smell on you? Smells like shine to me. I know that smell anywhere. How about giving a thirsty soldier a little pick-me-up? Sure, take it. Ah, sheen. Thanks, friend. Just hasn't been the same around here since this became a dry fort. It's ridiculous, I tell you. Ooh, that might be some information. That's right, no liquor at all is allowed at Fort Frostmouth these days. Captain's orders, I guess. Seemed odd coming from him. Captain Carrius seemed like a fair enough guy as long as we carried out our duties. Guess he figured we weren't up to his standards, so he cut us off. Since then, everyone's been in a foul mood. Huh. I see. Well, that was easy. I think I just discovered the source of their discontent. He's not letting them get on the glug glug glug, so they're getting angry about it. Too easy, mate. Too easy. I believe the general quarters is where I want to go. Bingo. I figured out why they're upset with you. You won't give them their booze. Oh, wait.
I'm listening.
General quarters? It's probably in here. Guard?
Keep moving.
Or maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe it's up another floor. Supply room? No, that's not it. Maybe I'm up too far? Nope.
Yes.
Yes, you're in my way. Supplies. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm over encumbered as it is. Also, I'm a melting pot of friendship.
Speak freely, friend.
Huh, neat. Got a lot of empty bottles here. That's kind of funny. Unless they just fill it near a keg or something. Don't mind me, I'm just snooping around and definitely not planning to steal anything. Flame bolts. A silver spark axe. Cool. Hey, you got nothing worth stealing anyway. Yeah, theoretically, if I wanted to steal anything. Which I totally would never do. Wink, wink.
You want something, friend?
For you to get the hell out of my way, thanks. Honestly, the nerve of some people. Yet they see I'm trying to walk here. Where's that guy's office? I completely forgot. Right. Isn't it here?
Keep moving.
I am. Or at least I'm trying to, if your ass would just get out of my way. Friggin' jerks. Maybe I'll just ask someone. Okay, I guess nobody wants to tell me. Curtain wall. Armory. Curtain wall. Imperial cult shrine. Pretty sure that's the other guy. Carnius, not Curious. That is a little curious. Could have sworn it was on the 3rd floor. Maybe this is it. Or maybe I'm out of my mind, who knows?
Speak freely, friend.
I'm looking for a man.
You want something, friend?
Thought you might be able to get some booze. Yes, I'm aware of that, but where is he? I could have sworn I knew where he was, but then I didn't. Now all information about him is just gone. That's a little weird. Quite weird indeed. Gotta love that music though, huh? I know this isn't it, it's the prison.
Yes.
But I just thought I'd run along here for fun anyway. Neat. Oh, this one isn't even locked. Probably because no one's in there. Yes, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Maybe I'm confused, and he actually is the one in the Imperial Shrine.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Nothing, my friend. But I'm glad to help.
Freeze your eyes.
Indeed.
Yes.
A guard. Cool. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Captain Carius. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where exactly. It's not my job to look after him. I've heard that joke before, Vegsy. Not bad, though. That's what I thought, too. But for some reason, I didn't see him. Maybe I just didn't look in the right spot. There's a guard.
Something, friend?
Literally just one guard in this entire room. Another guard.
Yes.
Another guard.
Speak freely, friend.
Where's your damned captain at? You said speak freely.
Yes.
It's weird. It's like he's nowhere. Oh, try the other stairs. Okay. I guess I'll have to see then.
Speak freely, friend.
Maybe the one with the supplies on. Okay, my bad. For some reason I thought they were all connected.
I asked you to investigate why the morale has been low in the fort. Have you learned anything?
Yes, that's what I'm here to talk to you about. I imagine that the lack of alcohol might have some effects on the morale, but I didn't ever actually ban it. Personally, I didn't even care about the alcohol. It was the priest, Antonius Nuncius, who was worried about the effect it was having on the men. I disagreed, but the question became moot. Our shipment stopped coming in months ago. Speak with the soldiers a bit more and see if you can find out who the source of the discontent is. If you believe he is connected with the low morale here on the fort, find some proof. If you think you have proof, confront him. Let's see how he reacts to it. Okay, we've got some pay dirt now.
I'm listening.
So, the captain was framed by someone. It might actually be that priest. That priest might have lied and told everyone that it was banned by the captain, just to turn them against him. I'd feel a lot better if I had some booze to wet my whistle. Okay. Let's see. Where's Antonius? I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Fine then.
If you care to talk,
Wow.
I would consider it a privilege.
This guy must have been lonely. Priest, he's not bad, I guess, for a priest. You'll find him at the Imperial Cult Shrine here at the fort, though he keeps an office upstairs from the armory. Could be in either place. Seems to understand us soldiers pretty well. He was telling me just the other day how it seemed unfair that the captain had cut us off from the drink. He figures that it's one of our few pleasures on this dung heap of an island. Yeah, see? This actually goes well with my theory. He banned the alcohol, while he lied and told him that the captain did. Of course, I'll need more proof before I could possibly report this information to Carius. I should be able to find Nuncius. Wow. Love how that goes to something completely different. Oh well, let's go find this priest. Go talk to him if you want, or wait for him in his office. It's in the armory. Hello, friend. Dry fort. Yes, odd that the captain would ban liquor for his troops. There's no understanding some people. He tells you that he never banned alcohol. Told you that he did. I guess he never officially did. Still, the shipment stopped arriving. What's to be done about that? Well, I have no idea. You've been on my desk? My desk? You've been in there? Why, what? That's an outrage. Stolen liquor? I have no idea. Alright, perhaps I had been hiding the alcohol. It was for their own good. And I had hoped that if the soldiers got fed up and revolted, I'd be able to justify going home to my superiors. Look, I don't want any trouble from you. I'll need to report this to Carius. I'm finished. I'll never leave this island now, at least not alive. Carius will have my head. What have you done? I hope you're happy, Veronica.
Yes? What can this
What?
humble priest do for you?
I'm sorry, how is that my... You know what? I'm gonna quote Peter Parker.
I'm all yours, please.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Greetings.
But let's try to find a more diplomatic solution that doesn't result in him dying.
Humble priest do for you?
Your secret is safe with me. Look, take this key. You'll find all the misplaced liquor in the closet. The troops will be happy to have it again. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to talk to you. Just don't tell them what I did. Fine. Wow, okay. I don't remember that, Vegsy, but sure. I do remember him calling for a Mr. Wiener, first name Ima, though. Maybe you should look for him. Nice try, pal. Anywho. I guess I better go to the captain and tell him about this. Unfortunate pleasantries. As long as he doesn't do it again, I don't want him dead. Maybe, demoted? Slapped on the face or something? Oh, right. Gotta go the other stairs. Fly room.
Speak freely.
Other stairs. Here, I'll speak freely to you. You can freely get the hell out of my way. What's with these guards? It's like they do this deliberately just to spite me. Yeah, I got it. You say there's been shipment merely been misplaced. This is all big miscommunication. That's ridiculous. I expected better of my men and myself, especially myself. Thank you for your help, Veronica. Take these. There are diseases on this island we have never encountered. I would hate to see you take ill. Now, though, there's more fort business to discuss. Maybe your standards are too high, huh? Ah, you little. If I ever find out who you are, I'll shove a sausage down your butt, up your butt and stick stop. Wait, I got it wrong. I'm gonna shove a sausage down your throat and stick starving dogs up your butt. As I have told you, not all of my soldiers here are trustworthy. Many were sent to this fort in lieu of Ibn Hart's dungeons. Now I fear that a criminal element has shown itself at Fort Frostmouth. I believe that there are weapons being smuggled out of here and sold on Verdenfell. I've noticed a store of the weapons of the armory has been decreasing. Well, it certainly wasn't me. I'm a well-known thief, but I didn't do anything. I know there's no official reason for it. My only guess is that someone is smuggling them off of Solstheim to be sold on Verdenfell. I want you to uncover this smuggling ring, and I will provide you with a bit of help. Cool. Our supplies are limited, and without them, I fear the soldiers will grow even more restless, and what is a fort without its weapons useless? I would like you to work with one of my soldiers in this case. Ah, that's interesting. There are two available to you, and they are two of the best here in Fort Frostmoth. Sinus Lucius and Gaia Ortorio. You'll find Lucius in the general quarters and Artoria in the general quarters upper level. Speak with them and decide which one will be your companion. When you have unearthed the smuggling ring, report to me. I will leave how to deal with the smugglers to your discretion. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Knows more about the daily activities in the fort than any other soldier in my command. While not the strongest fighter, he more than makes up for it with his savvy. He may be the best suited to ferret out the smuggling ring. She's one of my most loyal soldiers and one of my most powerful. I've never seen her bested in combat, and her skill with weapons is legendary here in the fort. Should you encounter any resistance with those smugglers, Ortoria would be a valuable ally to have. Probably Lucius, I would imagine. I love how you can find both of them in the general quarters.
Have you found more information?
Oh, Squidbillies is good. But King of the Hill, yeah, you're right. Best of the best. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'm just getting too jaded, but I don't trust the reboot to be very good, because I think it might be too politically charged today for that to have a chance. I tell you what. That's funny, Vegsy. I think I saw a webcomic about that, where someone saw hot singles in your area, and the guy's like, yeah, right. And then you see this lonely, attractive-looking woman looking sad. I killed Fitty Man. Evening, Hank. Bobby. Hank's wife. I killed 50 men!
Captain Carius mentioned that you might come. How may I assist?
Ah, you might be the one. Lucius, how may I assist you? Ah yes, the smuggling ring. I'd be glad to help, though I'm admittedly not the most handy with my blade. I believe I can help guide you through this conundrum. I would like you to work with me. Excellent. Gaia Toria will have to perform other tasks that Carius had for me today, but no matter, let us find those scoundrels. Damn right. Ah, thank you, Gamma. Now go kill 50 man! Friend, are you coming? We're watching you, scum.
I'm listening.
I do believe I do a decent Dagoth your impression. Is this how you honor the 6 houses in the tribe unmourned? You're in my way. Is this any way to honor the 6 houses in the tribe unmourned? Out of my way, moon and star, before you'll be seeing stars, and sent to the moon. That wasn't an idle threat. I am being more than serious. Dagoth Yor does not play games.
I'm listening.
Well, if we're gonna get to the bottom of this, we should go to the source of the trouble here. The scene of the crime, as it were. Maybe we'll find some clues. Let's see. Where do you think we might look for this smuggling operation, friend? Oh, the weapon's being smuggled. You speak with some of the soldiers, a motley bunch to be sure, but some of them are fair soldiers. I've developed quite a rapport with a few, in fact. Why don't we begin by speaking with Zeno Faustus? He's an interesting character. We'll find him in the armory. Cool. I guess I'm looking in the wrong way then. Wrong area then. You know anything about some misplaced weapons? Smuggling. I don't know anything about that. Not sure I'd tell you if I did. Are you sure about that? I can be very persuasive. Why adult Gohan's hairstyle so similar to Yamcha's? Probably coincidence. Or maybe he's been trained in the Wolf Fang Fist. Okay. Well, at least now he's being slightly more helpful, telling me the same information that I already knew, but hey, at least he's trying.
Want something, friend?
Yes, I want you to get the hell out of my way, but I guess you're not going to do that unless I use a console command. I believe that is the one console command that is extremely justified. Not exactly a challenge getting through people blocking your damn way. It's more like annoying. Where's that armory at? There we go. Honor to you, Naravarine. Honor to you. Smuggling. Well, if you're with Lucius, I guess I can tell you what I've heard. Check out the Gandrung Caverns a bit northeast of the fort. I've heard a couple of the soldiers talking about the place. They mentioned weapons were being stashed there. Look, you didn't hear from me, though. I'll deny it. Gotcha. I'll just say a little birdie told me. Right? Weapons are being smuggled.
So,
Right? Well, let's see. Gandrung Caverns. Ah, there we go. Look at that. If I had just gone in there, I would have found them before I even did the quest. Funny that, huh? I'll give you credit.
You're mine.
Well, you've got guts. Too bad you don't have any brains. If I only had a brain in my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching. If I only had a brain. Bum, 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 bum. Speaking of people being deleted, though, that's someone being deleted from life. Ah, I've become so strong that even cave rats are no threat to me. Ah, my old nemesis, the rat. How I once feared you. What the? Looks like we've got a coward here. Ooh, this guy must have a paralysis weapon. Notice something? You see, if I hadn't killed King Helseth, I would be paralyzed right now. He must have been the one responsible for all this. Or at least a co-conspirator. But my man, I'm just gonna take off your stuff so that I can come back for it later. Yeah, it is. Very useful in general. They always talk about Mary Sue, but nobody says who she is suing and what for. Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Not only do I keep his stuff safe for future consumption, but it's also humiliating him, which is what he deserves. There we go. Oh, this is peculiar. I'm guessing if I chose the other one, she would have helped me fight them better, but he helped me actually get to them better because he had a tip-off. It probably would have been more difficult with her. I'm just gonna keep that in there because it's not as though that's gonna despawn. Chests don't seem to ever despawn, so everything's cool. Can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. What enemies? The rats? Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm trembling. What the? They've got orcs? Oh, look at that. That's great. Moron. I'm invincible. I'm Boris from GoldenEye. I am invincible! How fitting. You fight like a bottle of milk. Well, now cave rats are no match for me. I have thwarted my old nemesis. Wait, what the? Oh, okay, wait. Did they kill my comrade? Ah, shit, they killed him. You bastards. They killed him. Huh, neat. Jump 20 points. That could be handy. Let's just put this stuff here. Man, that's messed up, though. They killed my companion. How many companions am I gonna lose here? First I lose Scrib, then I lose the pack rat, and now I've even lost him. When will these losses that never end? I may have gained the powers of a god, but I keep losing my friends. You might say that is the cost of immortality. In a different way, though. Eh, screw it. Quality restore health. Hey, Waffle Dude. Evidently so. Real shame, isn't it? Anyway, I need to... wait. Let's just pop everything down. Because... oh, I see. Here we go. They'll despawn. I will keep your stuff well, my friend. And I will choose to disrobe your most important things last. So that you aren't exposed for that long. I will dispose of your corpse. That way you aren't shamed like they are. They deserve to be shamed for what they did to you, my friend. Well, at least now I don't have to hold back. Now you're gonna see the real wrath of a god. Specifically, Almalexia. Silver Staff of Paralysis. Wow, you're right, Gary. Yeesh. This does help a lot in this particular mission because it seems like everyone is sporting paralysis weapons. Wasn't for that, I'd probably be in a very bad spot right now. Not necessarily that they'd be a threat on my life, but I would have a lot of periods where I'm just standing still, you know? Because I seriously doubt they could have overridden my regenerative abilities before. It's just that you're stuck. Oh, good. I guess we've taken care of all the enemies nearby now. Cool. It really isn't much, is it? Oh well. It's enough. I wonder where the smuggled proof is, though. Oh, all the smugglers in the hideout have been defeated. I should report to Captain Carius. Sadly, though, his soldier that he brought with me is dead. Yes. Well, technically, this one is electricity. This one is the flamethrower. Good stuff. Good stuff. I should come back here later and raid this whole cave. Standard potion of invisibility. Awesome. I feel bad, though. Maybe if I had told him to wait somewhere, maybe he could have lived. But can't live in regrets. Just gotta move on. Who wants some flame-broiled rat? I still find it weird that it says you don't have the tools to do anything with this. I literally have a flame sword. Why can't I just melt the ice? Or is that not ice? If that isn't ice, then what is it? Kinda weird. Oh, look at that. Bone Biter Charm. Damage, attribute, agility, 20 points. Oh, it's crystal. That makes more sense, I guess. Okay. My bad. That would make slightly more sense. If it's something you can't just melt through, then yeah, that might make a little more sense, huh? Well, since I'm done here, I can at least grab some stuff. Oh, I'll just grab this. And then I can just recall. Magical ice. Okay. Still kind of makes sense, though. Since at least it's magical and not everyday ice. Meh. Imperial armor, though. Cool. Ebony Arrow of Slaying. Neat. I was about to say, I hope I didn't get rid of that. Not that it matters, I could just pick it up off the ground, but still. Oh wait, the stock certificate, I probably want that. Oh boy. Why didn't it get dropped off on the top? That is stupid. Yes. Damn it. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, crud. Yeah, screw it. Not like it matters if it's in two different places, huh? Let's just take the rest of this stuff off. And hey, I still have this ring, too. Theral Czar's Mazed Band, if I want to teleport between places really quickly. Very handy, that. Even if it is only in a very select amount of places, but not bad. If I want to go back to Verdenfall, I've got a very fast way to do that. I should probably keep that on me, though, the stock certificate. Just because. I think that's about everything that I'm not currently using in some form. Okay. Huh, I was always in the armory.
Speak freely, friend.
Move freely, friend! Into Skyrim, into Oblivion, I don't care where you go, just get out of here. Anywho. I think it's actually over here.
Well, if you shaved her bald, she might pass for a monkey.
Who are you referring to? Better not be referring to me, Barrio. Otherwise you're gonna pay for that. Anywho. Time to speak with our lovely little captain here. Seems to be all over the place now. What the hell? Where'd he go? Oh, Captain, my captain. Where art thou? Weird. Well, I'm just gonna swipe your axe. Hope you don't mind. I guess I'll just... Oh, go outside. My bad. So he's in a different spot, maybe scriptedly for something to happen? Something's about to go down, isn't it? I'd better be prepared for the fireworks. Oh, look at that. An attack, maybe?
Not in a million years.
Whatever.
Speak freely, friend.
Thanks.
Yes? Yes?
Where's your captain at? Creatures, it's horrible, and the captain, I haven't seen him. Find Ortoria, she may know what to do. Well, this is bad. Yeah, I didn't notice, but there's more that's destroyed than just that. Quite busy with the Moonsugar investigation. You're new at Frostmouth, so I guess you haven't heard. Over the past couple of months, several people across Solstheim have been poisoned with moonsugar. Someone has been slipping into their food and wine. They experienced temporary euphoria and then complete exhaustion. I've been charged with finding the culprit and bringing him to justice. Recently, our cult priest, Galenus, was poisoned, so it is now officially an imperial matter. If it were just the locals, the Empire couldn't have bothered, but now one of our own has been affected. Last week, our cult priest was stricken with moonsugar euphoria after drinking some wine. I don't have the manpower to deal with this problem, but my superiors are getting impatient. He wants the culprit dead. I know you're not a member of the Imperial Legion, but I'd like to hire you to help in the investigation. I'll make it worth your while. Are you interested? I'll help. Just tell me what you need done. It's a simple matter, really. I want you to kill the man responsible for the moonsugar poisonings. Galenus, our priest, was the most recent victim and has actually caught a glimpse of the culprit. It was a man wearing, oddly enough, a unique white Colovian fur helm. Bring me this white helm and I'll know the deed is done. Now go speak with Galenus at the cult shrine here at Frostmouth before you depart. You may have some more information.
How can I help you?
Okay, I guess the attack on the fort is not very important then.
It's not often I find such good company. Please speak.
What do you want? I think we've said all there is to say about that. Okay. Seems you've taken care of it. No thank you? I could have had that guy killed.
Stay as
What
long
an
as
asshole.
you like. It would be a
No,
privilege to
moonsugar
help you.
investigation. Yes, I too was stricken with moonsugar euphoria. It was just last week after a cult service. I sat down to some wine and moments later I realized something was wrong. I was a law-abiding man, Veronica. I've never experienced something so free in all my life. The laughing, the dancing, it was horrible. And then as I drifted off, I saw him, a strange man, old and frail, certainly no Nord, wearing a white Colovian fur helm, but even stranger was his silly song. was rather embarrassing, really. I mean, I was deeply affected by the moon sugar. I'm not even sure if I can trust my own recollections, but, well, I heard singing. It was a very strange tune, more like a nursery rhyme, something you'd sing to a child, maybe. I only caught a little of it, something about a workshop in the snow, and lanterns all aglow. Then I remember something about candy. Oh yes, there was lots of hee-hee-hees and ha-ha-hoes. It's all absurd, I know. Can't get enough of it here. If we could export it, we'd all be rich. Lol. Claims that while in his drug state. Something about candy in a workshop in the snow with lanterns all aglow. Cool. Kinda funny. It's almost like the opposite of Fallout New Vegas. Working in this snowy region almost makes you wish for a nuclear firestorm. But anyway, if I remember correctly, Artorio may be inside. Okay, find Artoria.
Keep moving.
Well, do you know where she is?
Got my ear, let's hear it.
Okay. Take you to medication and then he disappears afterwards. You were like, what? Interesting.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be
Cute.
Yes?
You know, it'd be messed up
Yes?
if someone did that as a prank. Like they just made it look like they disappeared. Just to make someone think it was a figment of their imagination.
I'm listening.
That'd be super messed up. I could see it happening, though. Excuse me. Okay, I guess nobody knows where she actually is.
I'm listening.
Here you are. You're really listening. Oh, I see. This is why I couldn't get in that closet before. Because you notice I set up shop over here. But it said that even though the lock was deactivated, it wouldn't open. That must be why. There was all that booze here. Okay, thanks. I was mostly just mesmerized by the cabinet full of booze. Anyway. General quarters over here.
Keep moving.
Bruh. He tells me to keep moving while he's blocking my path. What an asshole.
You're back.
Ah, here she is.
Just in time.
He's gone. Those creatures took him down during the battle. Someone has got to find the captain. And where's Lucius? He's dead too? This is horrific. Sorry. There was an attack, some kind of wolf creatures. I don't know exactly how it happened. We were outmanned. But the soldiers fought valiantly, especially the captain. When it was all over, he was gone. I didn't see him go down, so I assume he was alive. My guess is that those savages from the Nord village has something to do with this. You need to find him, Veronica. Werewolves. I've seen them before, but this is different. I've never seen the things to travel in such large numbers, and there have been a lot of these things. I've also never heard of werewolves on this island. Who knows, though? I've heard more than enough rumors about the Nords up north can control the beasts, though. Some say they can even turn into them. Whatever they are, I don't want to see them again. They're a bunch of savages that live in the northeast tip of the mountain, the Skull, they call themselves. I'll mark their village on your map. Bunch of animals, spirit-worshipping freaks, wolves especially. What does this tell you? I'm sure they know what happened to our captain. Now you go find out. They're not likely to trust you, so take this. They'll like it. You should stay with them. Skull of a Skull Warrior, okay? Getting good with them. Earn their trust. Got it. Yeah, the frat cabinet. More like the chastity cabinet because he was trying to keep it away from them. Alright.
Keep moving.
I am. It's you assholes that won't get out of my way that's the problem. Well, I went through the entire live stream without dying. I guess I'll have to wait a little while longer if you want it to get to 100. Or maybe I'm too overpowered now for that to happen. Oh well. This has been a delight. They just don't know when to leave well enough alone, do they?
Call this fighting?
I don't know, you tell me. I'd say it was fighting. Oh, so nice. Now do a hitless run at Morrowind. I don't know about that. I'm sure it could be done. Especially if you can get a companion with you to help you. Maybe you just buff and heal your companion to death. And it would be possible that way. Or you just do what I'm doing and you just run away. Either way. Although there are battles that are basically required. For instance, I don't think you can beat Dagoth Yor without doing hits, because you have to hit that heart of his. That probably wouldn't be possible to do a hitless run in that scenario. Workshop, here we go.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow, with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ho.
Also, that's just insane. How would you do a hitless run of the bosses?
Better than trinkets, games, or toys. So say all the little girls and boys.
Bruh. I have candy treats to spare if you come in search of happiness. Oh, so you're here to ask me about the moon sugar investigation. I see, I see. Hee hee hee. That Saravia Gradius is so grumpy, maybe I should visit her next, because that's what I do, Veronica. I visit the sad and miserable and spread all the happiness I can. It is the way of Uncle Sweetshare, you see. Now that Jeline, there's a sad, sad boy. His true love has disappeared, don't you know? Very, very sad. That's why I sang to him, Veronica. He needed something extra, something special. Sugar in a song, it cures all. My candy treats are tasty, they are, and filled with special sugar and love. They bring happiness, happiness to everyone in Solstheim. That's what I do, you see. I give out my special sugary treats and special happiness throughout the land. It's difficult work, but oh so very rewarding. Menashe certainly thought so. Ah, Menashe, dear lad. Was my assistant. He helped me make my candy. He so loved my sugar, Menashe did. He loved it a little too much, I'm afraid. He died, you see. His, sweet tooth got the better of him. I buried him just outside. He had a lovely little ceremony. The Horkers came and sang for him, they did. Ha 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 ha. Strange little creatures, Horkos. Horkers, did you know they can walk on land and swim in the water? Ah, nobody's ever done that before. Definitely not humans. Anyway. Now what do I do? Moon sugar investigations. How do I solve this? That's me, you see, Uncle Sweetshare. Just like in the children's rhyme. When I found that old song, the lyrics moved me like nothing else in life. I knew at that moment who I truly was and what I was meant to do, so I had this workshop built. I make treats here, you see, delicious treats with a special sugar, moon sugar, hee hee hee. Then I spread my cheer throughout the land, but it's all secret, shh. Promise you'll stop poisoning people and I'll spare your life. Just give me your white helm and I'll bring it to the Saravia Gradius as proof of your death. Give you my helm? Stop sharing my sugar? Hee hee. Distressing, most distressing, but you will let me live? I do so love to live, Veronica. Alright then, we have a deal. Here's my white helm and you have my promise. I will not spread any more cheer. I'll keep my candy all to myself. That won't be so bad, will it? Hee hee ha ha ha. Cute. Oh, see ya, buddy. You have fun with that moon sugar-induced tripping you're doing. Carl covered in a video of someone who achieved that, all 5 series back-to-back hitless. I'll look into it. You know what, I don't feel like fighting these guys, especially since I'm technically past the point I'm supposed to stop Let's Playing anyway. So, as I report back to Saravia Gradius, gotta remember who that was, or where that person was. I plan to do more Metroid Prime Remastered Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Thankfully, I figured out how to stop it from crashing, it would seem. And of course, more Morrowind next Monday. Always nice. And I also Let's Play every single day at high noon. Right, she's out here somewhere, now I remember. And I also plan to do a review for this microphone I've been using. Hope you guys have been liking it.
Keep moving.
You can always subscribe and hit that bell icon if you don't want to worry about keeping track of time zones, because the times that I told you were for Eastern Standard Time.
Go ahead.
Ah, here we go. Did my eyes deceive me, or is that a white Colovian fur helm? Then the deed is done. The moon sugar poisoner has been brought to justice. Excellent work. The Imperial Legion will not forget you or your assistants. Here, please take this gold as a symbol of our thanks. Ooh, 1,500. A like and a comment are always helpful for that engagement, but I just hope you genuinely enjoyed yourself, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Spread this video around like moon sugar. Moon and star, more like moon, sugar, and star. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day in the wintry island of Solstheim. See you later.